Hey guys, welcome back. This time the video might be a bit short because I want to cover a topic it might be a bit small of a topic to cover. But anyway, let's get into it. This time I want to cover loops in C. First one we'll cover is the while loop. So you have a condition, for example, let's say we have a variable, an integer variable. Let's call it var, and let's give it 1 as the value. So let's say we have a while loop. We put in while, then inside parentheses here, we put in a statement that if that statement is true, the while loop will continue on going. So let's say I have var here on this loop, and then we do scanf. Now we take in an integer, and actually let's, oh, there we go. Let's do it like this. There we go, awesome. So, and let's do here print. I'm making the code up right now, and then I'll explain it later, basically. Print exited loop. Awesome. Okay. So we have a while loop where this keeps on repeating. So scanf, we're getting a value from the user. So it's gonna be getting, in this case, a number each and every single time from the user, and then it will assign it to var. So if we put this to work, let's see, example C, yeah, let's just do that, and let's run it. So now 1 1 1 1, and then 0, boom, exited loop. So how does this work? While var, so we assigned 1 to var, which 1 is basically equivalent to true, and while the statement inside the while loop is true, the statement we assigned to the while loop, it will keep on going and repeating whatever it has in itself. So if we put in a print right before this, print enter your number, there we go, and let's add in a colon space. I'll do fine. Let's actually add a line return here. We compile this again. Out, enter your number 1 1 1 1. So it keeps on repeating. Enter your number. It keeps on printing out the number, and then asking, and then waiting for the user to input a number, and then the var, it assigns the number to that variable, and so each time I put in 1, it keeps on going because 1 is equivalent to true, and it keeps on watching for var to be true. So if I put in a 0, it exits the loop. The reason I did this, well, the reason I started off with a scanf to read in a user value, let me show you the reason why I did that. Come on, if this will listen to me. Okay, there we go. Let's go in REPL. REPL.it. Let's do login. Googly. Okay, new REPL. Yeah, let's do, nope, not Python. Let's do C, public, what? Okay, whatever. Create. There we go. Created. Awesome. So, don't need this. We need a while loop here. While, and then a condition. So, let's add in the var here. We'll watch for the var, and we'll just print continuously. We'll print something out. Yeah. And if we run this, right, it will never stop. Just never stops. Which is why I didn't really want to do it on the actual machine on my PC, which that's why I did it online, because I don't know, I don't want anything to break. Yeah, I mean my PC can probably handle it, but I don't want to deal with it. So yeah, this is a while loop. Let's go over for loops now. For loops, they will continue on going also until a certain condition is met, but a for loop will not go on forever like a while loop. For the for loop, you'll have for, and then inside the parentheses, you'll have an initialization statement in it, or yeah, int I equals 0. Let's just say that, and then this is the statement that checks that it actually checks if it's still true. If it's not true, it'll exit out. So let's say I is smaller than 5, and the next one will increment I. So the two pluses, I'm incrementing I, so each time it goes through the for loop, it will add one number to I. And to demonstrate that, we can print the I value. So it's going to be a digit, and let's print out I. Why is that? I told him it's a digit. Is it because of that? That worked. Okay. So here we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we can do this as well, just in case. Yeah. So it started at 0. And then it goes through the for loop, through everything in the for loop, which is only our print statement, and it adds one value to I. We could do I equals, I think that should work, plus 2 instead. And there we go, 0, 2, 4. So it starts at 0. At first it starts at 0, prints, it adds 2 to it. It adds 2 to the I variable, goes through the for loop again, so we get 0, 2. Then it adds 2 to it again, prints out 4, adds 2, and then at this point we're at 6, and I is bigger than 5, so it exits out. Now at this point the video kind of gets boring, so I muted it. And since some of you were asking, face reveal, see you in the next one.